Fine, good afternoon to you all students. Hi students, how are you? I hope you all are fine and you all are doing well. So have you all enjoyed your Christmas holidays? So wish a happy new year to you all students. So after new year, this is the first class for you. So have you all wrote your exams? So how you wrote your exams? Have you wrote the exam well? So is the question is easy for you? Easy for you? Okay. So welcome to our today's online class students. So till now we have completed till chapter 12. Isn't it? So total how many chapters you have? Total you have 16 chapters among 12 chapters I have completed. So today we are going to study about a new chapter 13. Okay. So what's the title of our chapter means? Python and CSV files. Okay. What's the title of this chapter? Python and CSV file. So in this chapter we are going to study about CSV. What do you mean by CSV? Okay. So first, so while you are installing a software itself, lot of modules are there. Okay. So now you are studying about which programming language? You are studying about which programming language? Python, isn't it? So Python is a software, one programming software. Okay. So each and every software have lot of modules. Okay. What do you mean by module? Modules means small sections of code, isn't it? Or small sections of softwares. For example, Python is a one software. Inside Python is small sections of modules are there. For reading one section, then editing one section, for compiling one section, for saving the file one section. Likewise, each separately we can call it as a modules. Okay. So likewise, in this Python software, one important module called CSV module. Okay. So now we are studying in this chapter. We are studying about or studying detailed about this CSV module. Okay. So what do you mean by CSV means? CSV is the abbreviation of comma separated values. Okay. So what do you mean by CSV? So please underline it. CSV means comma separated values. Name itself having comma separated values. Okay. So what's the use of this CSV means? So you can separate each field by commas. Okay. You can separate each file by using what? Commas. Okay. So now we are going to study about the definition of CSV. Very important 2 mark question this is. What is mean by CSV? Okay. So please mark it. What do you mean by CSV? So CSV is a human readable text file. What do you mean by human readable? So here who are the humans? So if you are writing the program, you are the user. So the particular file can be read by human. Okay, that's a human readable text file. What do you mean by text file? So normally your textbook, so all the contents are given in the form of text format, isn't it? You can read. So that's a text file. So one document or one Word document. So that we are calling as a text file. So images, photos, videos, that and all we can call as image file or video file. Understood what do you mean by text file, image file, video file, audio file? So in your mobile itself you can see. So in the gallery itself you can see image file, then GIF, GIF, audio files, documents, etc. Isn't it? So all the text documents will come under document. Video file will come under videos, isn't it? Likewise, the CSV is a one text file. So a human can read the text file. Okay. But what's the important thing in CSV mean? Here each field or each data is separated by commas or some other delimiters. Okay. So each line. So for example, take one paragraph. Okay. The paragraph contains 10 or 15 lines. Okay. So here in comma separated value means each line contain each words. Each line has many words are there. So like each line, each words are separated by using a symbol commas. Understood? So what do you mean by CSV file? Very important 2 mark question. CSV file is a human readable text file. Here each line, how many fields are there doesn't matter. Okay. So each field is separated by commas or some other delimiter. Understood? Okay. So you can assume each line as a row. For example, so you are entering your class details in your class register. Okay. So in your class register, how you will write? First you will write name, then roll number, then address, phone number, gender, isn't it? So first row, if you read the first row means you can get the information about first student detail, that is first roll number detail. Second row means second student detail. Third row means third. Understood? Likewise, each row we can call, that means each line we can call as a row. Understood? That means first row. First row give the information about first student detail. That means first student name, roll number, address, phone number. Then column means, for example, name one column, phone number one column, address one column. So that one we are calling as a field. Understood what I mean by row and a field? So last chapter itself we have studied, in database chapter itself we have studied detailed about what do you mean by row and a field. So what do you mean by row? So row will give a particular information, or each line separately we are calling as a row. Okay. Field means each field, that is separate. So student name separate, then roll number separate, address separate. So each field we are calling as a column. Okay. So in this CSV module you can able to read and write the data. So understood about introduction? So what are the things we have studied in introduction? So in the Python, one of the important module is the, which is module? CSV module. What do you mean by CSV? CSV is the abbreviation of comma separated values. Okay. So important 2 mark question. What do you mean by CSV? CSV is a human database. Human can read the text file. The file is in the form of text file, but each line, the field is separated by using commas or some other delimiter. Understood? Okay. Next thing, this is very important. 3 more questions. Sometimes they will ask for 5 more questions also. Okay. Difference between CSV and XL is very important question. So please listen carefully and study now itself. Understood? First difference is difference between XL and CSV. Okay. First difference is XL is a binary file. Okay. What do you mean by binary? Binary means numbers, that means digits, ones and zero. Okay. So XL is a which file? Binary file. But CSV is already you have studied which file? CSV is a text file. Okay. So this XL will contain lot of worksheets. Okay. So MS Word, MS Excel, likewise lot of things are there. So this MS Excel will contain lot of what? Worksheets. Okay. So worksheets is nothing but so separate page, one page. Each page we are calling as a worksheet. Okay. First page you are doing some calculation, that's the first worksheet. Second page you are doing some other calculation, that's the second worksheet. Okay. So each worksheet has some files or some data. Understood? Each worksheet will have some separate files or data. Okay. So what's the first difference? Excel is a binary file. So this binary file will contain what are the informations are there? Worksheets. It will contain how many? For example, is in a file, Excel file, totally 10 worksheets. Okay. So this Excel file will hold 10 worksheets. So you are saving. Okay. You are opening MS Excel and you are typing something in 10 or 11 worksheets and you are saving the file. So that file will contain totally how many worksheets? 10 or 11. Okay. So each worksheets contains separate files or separate data. Understood? That's the first difference. Then CSV. So CSV is a text file or binary file? It's a text file. So CSV file is in the form of text format. Okay. And already you have studied each values are separated using commas. Understood? Understood the first difference? Excel is a binary file. It will contain information about worksheets and each worksheet will contain some files regarding data. Okay. But CSV is a which file? Text file or plain text format. Here each data are separated using commas. Understood the first difference? Okay. Then second difference is this Excel can be read by only specified application. Okay. So Excel file can, for example, so you are saving the file in the form of Excel or XLS. Okay. So if you save the file in the form of XLS means you can able to open the file only in Excel alone. You can't able to open the same file in some other format. Understood? So you can able to read or write or edit or anything in the same format. Excel file always used to store in the format of XLS or XLSX. Okay. So what's the mean by format? For example, last year you have studied no C++ program. So C++ program is saved in the form of .c. Isn't it? Likewise, image is stored in the form of .jpg. Have you seen in your mobile phone, if you open some photos, means the extension you can see means JPG or IMG or JPEG. Likewise, this Excel file will store in the form of XLS. So this file can open only in the specified format in Excel only. You can't be able to open the same file in some other application or some other software. Understood? That is the second difference. But CSV is not like that. CSV, you can able to open that file in any other text editor. Okay. So if you are going to open the CSV file, means you can able to open the CSV file in any text editor. Okay. You can open the same file in Notepad, MS Excel, OpenOffice or MS Word or any text editors. Understood? But Excel file you can able to open only in XLS or Excel format only. But CSV file you can able to open in any text editors. Some examples they have given. What are the examples? Notepad, MS Excel, OpenOffice, MS Word, etc. That's the second difference. Understood? Okay. Then third difference is, so the Excel spreadsheet always saves in the format or in the extension, already I said XLS or XLSX. Understood? So spreadsheet in Excel, what do you mean by spreadsheet? The worksheets already I explained, no worksheet. The same thing only they are telling us a spreadsheet. Okay. So spreadsheet, if you are working or if you are typing or doing some calculations in the worksheet and you are going to save the file. So you are going to save the file in Excel, means always you should save the file with the extension XLS or XLSX. Understood? That the third difference. Always you should save the file in the format of XLS or XLSX. But CSV have the extension .csv. Understood? What's the extension of CSV? .csv. But Excel .xls or XLS. Understand? Then fourth difference is, so the memory space. The Excel file requires more memory space to store the data. Okay, but CSV file will require only less memory space to store the data. And also the importing file or opening the file, CSV is very faster compared to Excel. Understood? So four difference you have studied. What are the difference? First one is Excel is a binary file. There CSV is a text file. So Excel contain worksheets and each file contain data. And CSV, each values is separated by commas. Then what's the next difference? So Excel always can open only by the specified application, but CSV you can able to open with any form of text editors. Then what's the extension of Excel? .xls or XLSX. CSV, what's the extension? .csv. Excel it will require more memory space, but CSV it will require only less memory space, and also importing is very faster compared to Excel. Understood? Very important question. So last year they have asked in CAFL exam, I think it's so asked for 5 mark question also same. Okay, very important question. What do you mean by CSV and difference between CSV and XLS? Mostly they will ask for 3 marks. Okay, study thorough. Okay. So next one is purpose of CSV file. What's the purpose? Why we are using this CSV form? Okay. This CSV is a simple file format compared to other file format. This CSV file is a very simple file format. Okay, and also you can able to store the data in the form of table or tabular form. Okay, you can able to store the particular data in the form of tables or tabular form. So likewise in spreadsheet, already you have studied in database, isn't it? Database, how you will store the data in the form of, last chapter you have studied, no, database you have stored in the data are stored in the form of tables, isn't it? Likewise the CSV file also you can able to store in the form of tabular form. Okay, so in spreadsheet also you can able to store the data. Okay, so already you have studied the CSV is a text file. That's a plain text. Normally any human can read. That's a human readable text file. Okay, so this human readable text, because of this human readable text file or plain text, it is very easy to import in this Excel or any other database. Okay, so if your CSV file is there means you can able to easily import means nothing but you are opening the file in some other application, that is importing. Okay, so you can able to, because of this plain text format, you can easily able to import the file in spreadsheet or any other database or any other software you are using. Okay, so you can able to open the CSV file in spreadsheet form also. In Excel, if you are opening means you can open the file in spreadsheet form in MS Excel, or if you are opening in text editor means you can open in text notepad or wordpad or anything. Okay, or if you are opening database means table form. So which is very easier for you to read, in that application you can choose and open. And so what's the purpose of CSV? CSV you can able to display the data in the form of tables just like a spreadsheet or database. Because of the plain text format, it is very easy to import these files in spreadsheet or database or any software you are using. Okay, so if you are opening in Excel means it will open in spreadsheet form, or if you are using text editor means it will open in notepad form or any other form, which is very easy for you. That one you can open and read. Understood? Okay. Next we are going to study about how you are going to create a new CSV file. Understood? How you are going to create a new CSV file. Okay. So here we are going to study about creating CSV file using notepad software. Okay, so which software you are going to study? Notepad software. So notepad is one of the text editor software. Okay, just like a MS Word, notepad is also a one text editor software. Okay, in the notepad you can able to type, edit, cut, paste, delete or anything. Okay, so you are going to create a new CSV file using which one? Notepad. Okay, CSV is a which file? Text file. Okay, so because of this text file format, you can able to create or edit or cut or paste or delete or anything using any text editor. You can able to open in Notepad or WordPad or MS Word or anything. But now you are studying about which software? Opening CSV in Notepad. Okay, so you can also able to open the same text editor in where spreadsheet also you can open or database also you can able to open. Okay, why? Because it is a text file. Okay, so how you are going to create a normal CSV file? Okay, first step is you should open one notepad. Okay, to create a CSV file, first you should open which one? Notepad in your system. Okay, so first to open the notepad, then create a new file or open a new file. Okay, what's the first step? First you should create a new CSV file means first you should open a notepad in your system, then in the notepad you should open a new file. So how you will open a new file? Already you have studied. So opening of a new file in C++, Word, the same thing only. So what's the form? What's the shortcut to open? Control N. So you should choose a file option. Okay, which option you should choose? File option from the notepad. So at the top a file option is there. From the file menu you will choose a new. Okay, first you should open a notepad. From the notepad you choose which one? File menu. From the file menu you should select new. What's the short form of new? Control N. Understood? Now a new notepad file will open in your desktop. Okay, next you should enter what data you are going to enter. That data you should enter in the notepad or data file. Okay, what's the main thing means, once you are entering the data, so each value or each field is separated using commas. Understood? So if you are writing 3 or 4 lines, okay, so 3 lines means, so first line if 3 words is there means 3 words is separated using commas. Then second line 4 words is there means 4 words are separated by commas. Then fifth line 5 words are there means 5 words are separated by using commas. Understood? So each line, so that only in the definition itself, first itself you study. CSV is a human readable text file. Each line a field is separated using commas. Understood? First you should open a notepad, then to select the file menu, then select new now a new notepad file will open. In the notepad file you are going to enter some data or details. Then each line of data is separated using commas. Understood? See this example. Here how many lines are there totally? 3. So 3 lines. How many field is there? See, first field is that means first word, topic 1, topic 2, topic 3. So listen carefully, each word is separated using commas. Understood? Second line, each word is separated using commas. Third line, example 1, comma, example 2, example 3. So this is a CSV file. Each field is separated using commas. Understood? Okay. Now, first you have opened the notepad, then you have typed the last example you have studied, you have typed the file. Now you need to save the file. Okay. So already you have studied what's the extension for saving the CSV file. So what's the extension? .csv. So you should save the file using extension .csv. Okay. So how you need to save the file? Click the file menu, select the save option. Okay. Then while you are clicking the save option, it will ask a location and name for saving the file. So in the place of the name, you should type some name with extension .csv. Okay. So how you need to save the file? You should select the file menu. From the file menu, you should choose save option. Then a dialog box will open. In the dialog box, you should type some name. In the place of the name, you should type some name with extension .csv. That's very, very important. Okay. Next, so once you have saved the file, next you are going to open the CSV file. Okay. So if you are giving the extension .csv means, so the system itself identifies this is the CSV file. Okay. Next you are going to open the CSV file. Okay. So if you are opening the CSV file, immediately the file will open in Excel software or any other spreadsheet program. Okay. See, listen carefully. This is the Excel. Okay. This is MS Excel. Understood? Here each page has rows and columns. Already you have studied this spreadsheet or this CSV file you can able to store in the form of tables or tabular form. So spreadsheet contain like a tables, rows and columns. Okay. So if you are opening the CSV file, immediately this file will open in which format? Excel. This is Excel. Okay. So here you can see means this is just like a table. So listen carefully. You have given the data in form of data you have separated with commas. Isn't it? See this one? Excel. See first row. Topic 1, topic 2, topic 3. Second row 1, 2, 3. Likewise. This is the first column. So CSV file you are opening in Excel means it will look like this. Understood? Okay. Okay. So already you studied, once you are typing the file in the notepad, you should separate each file using commas. Okay. But if you need to give commas, that means if you need to give commas itself in the output screen itself, the commas need to display means. Okay. The output screen itself you need to display comma means what you should do. Okay. So if you need to display the commas inside the output screen or inside the Excel file mean, you should give the data within double quotes. Understood? So when you need to give the double quotes, so if you need to display the data with commas, the CSV file itself you should display the data using commas means you should give the data within double quotes. Okay. So here if you are giving the double quote means that this data itself identify. Okay. If you need to display the data using commas means you should give the field or file within double quotes. Okay. Next we are going to study about creating CSV file comma with data. Okay. So next we are going to study about creating CSV file with commas with data. Okay. Let's take one example. Okay. Here they are giving one example. So see here how many columns are there totally? 3 columns. Okay. What are they? First column will represent roll number, second name, address. Okay. 3 student detail. Okay. First 3 student roll number, 3 students name and address for 3 students. Okay. So 2, listen carefully. So already you have studied. So each and everything you should typed in the form of, or each field is separated using commas, isn't it? But so if you need to display particular field, with commas inside the output screen itself or inside the Excel itself, so what's the thing you should give? The field will display, or field you should enclose within double quotes, isn't it? So here they are giving, so this address field you need to display with double quotes. Okay, which one you should display with double quotes? Address field. Okay, so address field, all the address field will come with commas, means you should give the address field inside which one? Double quotes. Understood? That only they are giving. So to retain commas in the address field, you should enclose the which one? Address field inside quotation marks or double quotes. Understood? Same thing. See this example. So this is a CSV file. Each field is separated using comma. So see this previous slide. So here you are giving, see, simply in table form. So next slide, say CSV file, each thing is separated using comma and the address field is giving inside double quotes. Understood? If you need to retain the commas, means you should give this. What are the fields you should need to display with the commas inside the output screen, means you should give inside double quotes. Understood? See here, this address field, what are the address? Mylapore, Chennai, then Adayar, Chennai, Gobalapuram, Chennai. This field they need to display within commas, so they are giving inside double quotes. Understood? Understood? Okay. See, this is the output. See the output. So in the output screen, this address field, here how many fields are there? At Mylapore, Chennai. So Adayar, Chennai. So likewise here two fields are there. In the address field alone, in the same line alone, two fields are there, or two places are there. So you should separate each places with commas. Already you have studied. If you need to separate a field using commas in the output screen, means you should give the field using double quotes. Now understood? See, that one already you have studied. So likewise one table here there, the same thing you need to display without giving double quote, means here this output screen, this Mylapore, Chennai, the comma won't come in output screen. Okay, but you need to display the same thing, these are same Mylapore, Chennai, the two places separated using commas in output screen itself. So what's the thing? So if you need to display the commas in output screen, means you should give the field within double quotes. So this address field alone they are giving inside double quotes. So now see the output. See the output, the address field, all the address fields are separated using commas. Understood? Okay. Next thing. So next thing, the same field you need to display in next line. Here listen, Mylapore, Chennai is there. Okay. So now you need to return this Mylapore in one line and Chennai in next line. Okay. So that also you can give in inside double quotes. Understood? The same field you are going to display in next line. So that also if you need to display the same field in two lines, means also you can able to give in which one? Double quotes. Understood? See this address. See. Understood? Same thing. Mylapore, Chennai, Adayar, Chennai. But the field are displaying in two lines. That also two things you should give in double quotes. What are the things? The field needs to display with commas in the output screen, means you should give the field enclosed within double quotes, and also the field display within two lines, means also you can able to give within double quotes. Understood? Okay. So next thing, creating CSV file with double quotes with data. Already you have studied commas with data, isn't it? What do you mean by commas with data? So in the output screen you are displaying particular field with commas. Commas means what you need to follow? You should give all the field with double quotes, isn't it? Now you are going to display particular field with double quotes in the output screen or in Excel file. You are going to display some field with double quotes in the output screen. For that, what you are going to do? Okay, for that, so what the thing you need to do means the quotation mark needs to be doubled. Okay, so already you have studied about double quotes, isn't it? By which data you need to display in comma, means the data you should give in double quotes. But here the data should display within double quotes in the output screen, means you should give the data in the double quotes need to be doubled. What do you mean by double? Double quotes means how many quotes will come? 2. 2 quotes means 4 will come. 3 quotes means 6 will come. Okay. So each quotes needs to be doubled. Okay. So for example, see this data. So how many fields are there? Roll number, name, favorite sports, address. Okay. So here only this sports, favorite sports. This column alone, you are going to display the details of favorite sports alone in double quotes. Okay. So what's the thing? What's the thing? If you need to display the data within a double quotes in the output screen means the quotes needs to be doubled. So listen carefully how you are doing in CSV file. First line 12101, then comma, Niveda, comma. So this field you are going to display in double quotes. So the quotes needs to be doubled. So how many quotes is there? Totally 2. So 4 quotes will there. Okay, 4 quotes. Then cricket. Then already 2 quotes is there. Then 4 quotes. Comma. See comma. Then 4 quotes. Football 4 quotes. Then 4 quotes is there. Then comma. Then Mylapore, comma Chennai, no need. Then 1200. Then Lavanya. Then again. See basketball 4 quotes. Then and so this favorite sports detail alone you are giving in double quotes. That means the quotes needs to be doubled. Understood? See the output. See the output. So in the output Excel screen, see what are the thing in the favorite sports. Say this cricket, comma football. So same thing you are displayed the details. What column you are going to display in double quotes? Favorite sports column, isn't it? So now see the output screen. In the output screen, the favorite sports column are displayed in double quotes. If you are not giving this quotes as doubled means this field will display with commas alone. This field won't display with double quotes. Understood what are things you have studied? CSV file means each field is separated using commas. At the same time, the field is separated with commas. In the output screen also, you need to display the data with commas means you should give the data inside double quotes. Next thing, that's the first thing you have studied. Next thing, if you need to display the data with double quotes in the output screen, what you should do? So double quotes, if you need to display the data in output screen means the quotes needs to be doubled. Okay. So 2 quotes is there means 4. Here this favorite sports column alone I am going to display in double quotes. So this column alone, that means this, what are the fields are there? Cricket, comma football. So cricket the quotes needs to be doubled. The football quotes needs to be doubled, like this basketball, cricket. See, so that field alone the quotes needs to be doubled. See the output, that column favorite sports column alone displaying in double quotes, remaining things are displayed alone. Understood? Understood? Okay. So next we are going to study about rules to be followed to format data in a CSV file. Okay. So now we are going to study about rules to be followed to format data in a CSV file. Very, very important 5-mark question. Last year also they have asked very, very important question. So what are the rules you are going to follow to write a CSV file? Already you have studied about how you need to create a new CSV file. Isn't it? How you will create a new CSV file? So open any one text editor. Notepad means notepad. So open a notepad, then choose a file, then create a new notepad file using file, then new, then type a file. Each field is separated using commas. Then save the file with the extension .csv. Then if you are opening the file is automatically opened with in Excel. Isn't it? This already you have studied. Now we are going to study. So what are the rules you need to follow to write a CSV file? Understood? Listen, 5 rules is there. Very, very important 5-mark question. Okay. So first rule is very easy also. First rule is each record will be located on a separate line. Okay, and also delimited by a line break by pressing enter key. What's the meaning? For example, I am telling. So you are going to write 5 lines. Okay, you are going to write 5 lines. So what do you mean by record? Each row we are calling as a record. For example, take you are going to enter your class student details. So first row will give details about first student detail. Second row will give detail about second student detail. Likewise, 46 rows are there. 46 rows will give 46 student details, isn't it? Likewise, each row will give separate details. So each row is separated by a line break. Okay. For example, first row, roll number 1, roll number 1, then name, address, phone number. What you will do? Then second roll number, leave one line and you will write at the second line, isn't it? But the second roll number, second name, everything you will write in the same in the roll number 1 place? No, you will write the second roll number or second name in the second line, isn't it? So the same thing. So each record or each things you should write in a separate line. After one line over means you should press a enter key. So if you are going to write 5 lines means, so first line if you are completed, then press the enter key. Then second line you are writing, that's the second row, then press the enter key. Third line, likewise third. Okay, if you are going to write 5 lines means 5 rows will be there. Understood? That only they are giving. So each line you are writing, going to write me 5 lines means each line or each row will be written on a separate line and each row is separated by commas and also by a line break. What do you mean by line break? Next line. First line over means next line. So how you will go to the next line? By pressing the enter key. Understood the first rule? So each record will written on a separate line and also if you are going to move to the next line means by giving a line break. How you will give a line break? So normally in exam you will write no first line, then second line, third line. So in computer you will type means first line. How you will need to come to the second line? By pressing enter key. Same thing. So this symbol, this arrow mark symbol will represent by pressing enter key. Understood? This one for simple example they are giving XX comma Y. So each field, this is the first row or first line. Okay. Then second line you need to write means pressing the enter key. That's the first rule. Understood? Yes. Then second rule is last record may or may not have an ending line break. Okay. So if you are going to already said you are going to write 5 lines means first line over. Then you will press enter key. Second line. Second line over. Then second line after you press enter key. Then third line over. Next you press enter key. Fourth line over. Next you need to press enter key. Fifth line over. Now whether you need to press enter key? No. Why? So you are writing only 5 lines. So the last record or last row no need to give any line break. Understood? Here they are giving only 2 lines. First line, this is second line. So after the first line you need to come to second line means you need to press enter key. That's this arrow mark. After this line no need to press enter key because this is the last line or last record. Understood the 2 rules? Okay. Then third one is third rule is there may be an optional header line. Okay, what do you mean by header line? For example, best example I am telling, you are writing okay your class student details. First what you will write? Heading. What are the headings? Serial number, then student name, then roll number, then address, then phone number. This field we are calling as an headings or header line. Understood? First thing, student is a one field, that's a one header. That row will give, that first row will give one serial number, roll number, student name, address. These are all headings. That is a header line. Understood? That is the third rule. So header line is optional based on your wish. If you need to give means you can give, no problem. But always the header line you should give at the first line. Understood? And that's the first thing. Then second thing, if you are giving for example roll number, student name, phone number, address. 4 fields you are giving. For example, what are things I said? Roll number, student name, address and phone number. 4 fields. 4 headings you are giving, but you are entering only 3 details. Phone number you are not entering. So that's wrong. Okay. So here what they are telling means if you are entering 4 field as a heading means 4 field details you should enter. Okay. 3 header line you are giving means 3 student detail. Understood? That means the field name needs to be same about the details you are entering. That only they are giving. See, the header will contain names corresponding to the field should contain same number of field. Here field name 1, field name 2, field 3 fields you are giving means down 3 field details you should enter. Here you are giving 3 field name but you are entering only 2 field means that's wrong. Understood? That's the third point. Then fourth point means so each and everything you should separate it using commas. Already you have studied. What's the fourth point? Each and everything you should separate it using commas. Understood? For example, so you are giving some like this A, B, C, C, C. See, each field you are separating using commas. Okay. So, here and also an important thing, spaces are also considered. Okay, in between you are giving some space means the spaces are also considered. And also listen, that's the one thing, last field should not be followed by comma. So here listen carefully, only 3 fields are there. What are they? A, B, and C. Only 3 fields is there. So these 2 fields you are separated using commas. Whether the comma is needed at the last? No. That's the 4th point. Only comma will be needed in the field, but the last field no need to give, or last record must not be followed by a comma. Understood? So example they have given, see red comma blue. So you need to separate red comma blue, not red comma blue comma. Last field no need to give commas. Understood? Okay. Then as per your wish, 5th rule. So if you need to display the data in double quote means you can give the field with double quotes. Okay. But if you are giving in double quote means it won't display in the output screen with double quotes. Okay. That's the point. Each field may or may not be enclosed in double quotes. If you need means you can give, otherwise leave it. If the field are not enclosed with double quote means the double quote will not appear in the inside the field. If you are giving double quote means the field will appear within double quotes. Understood? So very important 5 mark question. 5 points are there. What are the 5 points you have studied? So each field are given in each row. Each row is separated by a line break, that is by pressing enter key. Then so each field you need to give by a, that means each field is separated using commas. Then last field no need to give, that is last row or last line no need to press enter key. Then third one, header line is very important. So how many fields you are giving as a header line, the same thing you should, field also you should enter. Then 4th point is each field is separated by commas, and the space also very important, and the last field no need to give commas. Okay. So if you need to display the particular things with double quote means you can give, otherwise leave it. If you are giving in double quote means output you will get double quotes. If you are not giving means the field will not get the double quotes. Okay. Then 6th point. So field contains, so you are writing lot of field, okay, or a lot of data. So field contains double quotes, line break, commas. So each and everything, so you should give inside double quotes. Understood? Already you have studied what are things line break or double quotes or commas. Each and everything you should give in double quotes. That's the 6th point. Okay. So if you need to display the particular field with double quote means you should give the double quotes. That means the double quotes needs to be doubled. Already you have studied. The field, if you need to display the field in double quotes in the output screen means then double quotes needs to be doubled. See this example. See red comma blue. The same thing if you are need to display the same thing in double quotes in the output screen means also you should double this double quotes in the screen. So 7 points you have studied, very important 5 mark question. So what are the things, just recall what are the things you have studied today? What do you mean by CSV? Very important 2 mark question. Then difference between XII and CSV, very important 3 marks. Sometimes they will ask for 5 mark. Then rules to be followed to write a CSV file, very important 5 mark question. Then how you need to create a CSV file. Sometimes they will ask for 2 mark or 3 mark question. So 3 questions are very important. After completion of this session, please study and write these 3 questions in your notebook. This is a homework for you. Thank you students. Remaining we can continue in the next class. Thank you.